I believe Lil Baby is doing his press run. He's about to drop an album. I'm not sure if he dropped it already, but I think he's dropping a project pretty soon. Yum. Let me just Google it real quick. I think that's just right. Lil Baby, when he's dropping. All right, I think he's dropping it pretty soon. January 3rd. So he's doing a press run. Lil Baby has been off scene for a little while. He went to school to Harvard. He did how do you call it again? Harvard extension, right? I live in Massachusetts, so I know someone who works there. I was told before, way before when he started going there, someone told me, "Oh, your Lil Baby's going to Harvard, man." But it's Harvard extension. It's not like the same Harvard. Like, it's still Harvard. Don't get me wrong, right? It's still Harvard, but it's not the same as someone who went to school for 4 years, right? It's totally different. So this one, it's a program. The one he did, it's a program for 9 months, I believe, maximum. I think, who's did it again? Swiss Beats did it too. A bunch of celebrities did it. So it's 9 months. The benefit of doing that, because you meet a lot of people, you make connection, a lot of rich people, because in order for you to get to that program, you need to have money. It's not like for regular people like you and I don't know, maybe watching you got money like that. I think you need to have at least 10,000, or if you work for a company, your company needs to make at least like 10, no, not 10,000, my bad. I said 10, right? 10 million. If you're an individual, you need to have at least 10 million. If you have a company, your company needs to make at least, I think, 10 mil a year, things of that nature. I might be off a little bit with numbers, but this little bit, the summary of, how to get accepted into the program. So you need to have money. It's a 9 months program. Most people do it for the connection. They don't really do it because, like, they really want to go to school, because, we know a program and you going to college 4 years, totally different, man. You still get the education. You still get that respect that, I got a certificate from Harvard, but it's not the same as someone who went to 4 years, 4-year college. So he did that. It was a little off. He was busy doing it. I mean, at the same time, he was also, doing his thing, performing, dropping music. So he's doing a press run. He spoke about Gunna. He did an interview with Charlamagne the God. He also did an interview with Lil Yachty, like full, like 1 hour 25 minutes. I'm not gonna play the whole thing, so I'm just gonna go through the main point of the interview. So he spoke about Gunna. He talked about how they are now friends. Yeah, I know Gunna was incarcerated. He snitched, according to the streets. He snitched on Young Thug. So they were running, quote unquote, a gang member. It was like a gang. What do you call it? Like a gang group, like racketeering. They had like a RICO case. So he was a part of the gang. YSL, that's the gang. That's the name of the gang. I believe Young Thug is the leader, or maybe was. I'm not sure if the gang still exists to these days. Maybe they have a new boss. Young Thug, just the guy behind the scenes. But he was a part of the gang. They were incarcerated. I think they were indicted, but they were not charged. So Gunna snitched. He got out. He started doing his own thing. Ever since, he lost a lot of friends, celebrities too. A lot of celebrities. Some of them, no, I'm not gonna say a lot, but some celebrities, they decided not to work with Gunna anymore because they call him a snitch. I think, like, I always get confused when they say someone snitch, right? Is telling the truth snitching? I get it. Snitching is like, okay, we did something together, right? We did something bad together and we decided not to tell anybody. And if something happened, we get caught by the police or by the law enforcement, and you talk about whatever we got going on or whatever we did behind closed doors, that's snitching. But telling the truth, that's no snitching. But people always say snitch. The hip hop industry, they don't like working for snitch, or people snitch or say snitchers. That's what they call them, snitchers. So that was the case with Gunna. Gunna got out, started doing his own thing. He dropped a project that was very good. The project did super good. So Lil Baby did an interview with Charlamagne. He was asked about his relationship with Gunna. Let me just play the clip here.
Anything. Mm-hmm. I mean, the hits I got.
Absolutely.
And so that don't even make sense. Mm-hmm. You know?
How much you pay attention to the internet?
Nah, like, I only see what I gotta see. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I like that up.
And I try my best to just keep going, shit like that. I don't feed into that. I don't read comments and all that. Some shit just be the headline, you gotta see it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I don't even get into shit like that.
I know Thug says what Wham says goes, but if Thug says, hey, I'm gonna get in the studio, I'm gonna make some music with Gunna, baby, I want you to participate, would you?
I don't see that happening. No, I'm just saying, like, I want you to participate. I don't know what nobody else would do. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But just as far as me, you know what I'm saying?
You dropped the 350 record, and you said, ain't never saying nothing about it, nigga, you know you was a rat, and everybody thought you was talking about.
Yeah, but everybody, this is just the internet where they gonna create. I talk about rats in every song I had since I started rapping.
Mm-hmm.
You trying to be smart.
Be like, they just create a narrative and go out. I don't need to be talking about a nigga. Mm-hmm. It's whatever a rat, you know what I'm saying?
What's the relationship with you and Gunna right now?
This is it.
I don't got no relationship, you know.
Mm-hmm. The internet says you can't make hits without Gunna. So do you think y'all ever make music again?
The internet say anything. Mm-hmm. I mean, the hits I got.
Absolutely.
And so that don't even make sense, you know?
How much you pay attention to the internet?
Nah, like, I only see what I gotta see. Right. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I try my best to just keep going, shit like that. I don't feed it.
Yo, he's talking like he doesn't want to say anything. I don't say, yo, that's a real down south accent, man. For real. Like back in the slavery is when they got him from the boat, from Africa all the way to America. That's what they used to talk, though. Then people in the down south, they still talk like that. I think the first time I went to North Carolina, then honestly, I know I do have my accent too. You know, I'm African born and raised. I do have my accent. But when I went to North Carolina, because I've been living in Boston for so long, so I'm used to the accent here. That's all I knew. So the first time I went down to North Carolina, yo, the way they were just talking, I had a hard time understanding. I was like, what is this? Like, almost the same, you know, something. I don't know. Like, it's like the singing. If you remember, like, how Martin Luther King used to talk, right? It's like singing. I have a dream. One day. Yeah, that's the accent. But he's talking like he doesn't want to talk, dog. Yo. So he basically said that, you know, he's no longer friends with Gunna. I get it, you know, because Gunna snitch. But I'm confused. Let me play the video. When who's that? Young Thug, right? When Young Thug was released from jail, Young Thug court day talking about Gunna, right? When Young Thug was getting out, he said, I still want to do music with Gunna, but now I'm just a little confused. Let me see if I can find that video. Yeah, he said, I still want to do music with Gunna. And when he got out, he talked about how he, you know, him and Gunna, they're not cool anymore. So now I'm a little confused because I know Young Thug was the one who actually helped Lil Baby to start rapping, because Lil Baby was on the street selling dope. He didn't want to rap like that. Young Thug was the one encouraging him. Yo, bro, you got talent. You need to start rapping. At some point, he decided to start rapping, and he got signed by QC. And I do understand him being loyal to Gunna because, Lil Baby being loyal to Young Thug because Young Thug's the guy who like push him to be in the game, kind of. So, but at the same time, like I'm saying, Young Thug, I think, Young Thug last day in court. All right, let me put Young Thug. What? Okay, Young Thug last day in court. Yeah, the last day unless I'm just like, yeah, let me see. The last day he said I was before. Yeah, this is him. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am. I take full responsibility for, my crimes or my charges. I want to say sorry to my family, my mom. My mom got 11 kids. I can't say all their names,
Damn.
My
You don't know your
managers,
siblings?
my kids is not here. Really, everybody that got something to do with this situation, I want to say sorry for just having so much time investing into this, And I am a smart guy. I am a good guy, and I really got a good heart. I find myself in a lot of stuff because I was just nice or cool, and I understand that you can't be that way when you reach a certain height because it could end bad, and it don't really have to have nothing to do with you, but it could end bad and it could, fall on you. And I know the choice is yours, it's up to you, and I hope that you allow me to go home today and
Yo, the lawyer's looking like, yo, don't say anything stupid. We're about to be out.
and just trust in me to just do the right thing and never see you again unless it's at a bar in the future or something. Just out of this type of situation, I promise you I won't ever be in this type of situation again. I'm going away. I've learned from my mistakes.
So I'm going away.
I come from nothing and I made something and I didn't take full advantage of it. I'm sorry.
Yo,
Through these last 2.5 years of my life, you are really, truly, honestly, the best thing that has happened to me because you made
yeah, soft gangster, huh?
everything fair for me and everybody involved on both sides. I'm sorry to the sheriff, everybody for just having to put extra time in. I know y'all got paid more money, but I'm sorry for y'all.
Yeah, you heard black people
want
weren't laughing.
Y'all family, and I just hope that you find it in your heart to allow me to go home and be with my family and just do better as a person. I know what I bring to the table. I know what I am. Late.
Let me find that part that he was talking
like
about.
700 community for real. Experience.
I appreciate that you do realize how much of an impact you have on people. Version as the
There was
street.
a part that he said want to still do music for Gunna.
Does try mistaking that into or charge the suggested
Yeah.
special condition.
This is a long one. It was one of these though. Let me see.
All right, pursuant to a
Thank you.
that
Oh,
is
the same
sentence that
thing.
are listed for anybody that you're performing. And I think that this plea on that probation, the special conditions from the defense.
All right, man. So I cannot find it. Anyways, so he said that he wanted to do music with Gunna still, but when he got out, he made a post on on Instagram saying that he's now going to. I mean, him and Gunna, they're not friends. Young Thug posts about Gunna. All right. So this is the recent one he did post, I believe. So Young Thug appeared to this Gunna in since deleted tweets. Okay. Gunna did not snitch to get out of jail. He has said nothing is not cooperating. His plea statement cannot be used in court against any defendant. So please stop spreading lies. All right. Yeah, to me, I don't think Gunna snitched though, because if anything, Young Thug plead guilty too. Gunna stop. Okay, this is Young Thug. It's a little blurry here. Let me see if okay. This is the post here. He said, Gunna, stop acting like we friends on the internet. I don't know you, my guy. So clearly they're not cool anymore. So, and that's why Lil Baby also is like, I don't have a relationship with Gunna because we're not cool. Like I said, Young Thug is the one who helped Lil Baby to start rapping. So he has to be loyal to his master. I mean, not like his master like that, but that's the guy who actually put him in the game. So this the interview that the most recent interview I believe he did with Lil Yachty. Man, Lil Yachty cut his hair, bro, looking like a serious guy, man. I mean, he's good doing podcasts though. He's not that bad.
Or don't have a core to understand what kind of you're a product of your environment and you are the person that you were, like the things that you saw.
So he talked about the hug that he had with was that the at the all white party with how they call the guy again, Ruben something. So yeah, Michael Rubin. So this the part he talked about, Michael Rubin hug. So that was good for him to ask him this question though.
There's time to put into that.
Not you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even the whole Mike Rubin thing.
I was just gonna say.
Oh, shoot.
I was just about to say.
Bruh, I don't play with niggas, period.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no funny, weird shit. You feel me? I'm dapping Kuzman up. And Mike happy to see me. He run up on me.
Right.
I got 10 other pictures. We down there. We start down there. Bam, I'm telling his ass, Mike, I slam your ass in your neck. I break your neck. But we play like that. They white, so they don't really understand. I understand, like, even when the picture came out before it went viral, I told them, like, Mike, I can't have pictures like that.
Right.
Even though me and you playing, bro, it's 100 people at the party. We in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in the party.
Right.
With all these people watching us.
Bro, there's always an after party. We know that. But I'm not saying like they did something. I don't think Lil Baby, he would do some shit like that. But at the same time, the way Hollywood works, he might do it for fame and money. I mean, he's already famous. He got money like that. But at this point, man, I'm sorry. I cannot trust none of them celebrities anymore. You'll be surprised. We heard about Meek Mill, right? Meek Mill will never make a comeback ever again. Ever since the Diddy thing, Meek Mill's like done. He's trying. I can't wait. I can't wait for someone to have Meek Mill on the podcast. And I want that to be someone who's very, very vocal to ask him about all these trending, like viral things been going on around his name and Diddy. He hasn't been on the podcast since the Diddy thing because we cannot trust you guys no more. Meek Mill can never make a comeback. So I get it. The Michael Rubin thing, maybe they didn't do nothing, but that was a little weird to me. You can't, two niggas hugging you like, bro, like this, one in the front, one in the middle is like, bro, nah, man. Yo, here's the thing though. If I have, like, let's say I was Michael Rubin, right? Or I was this guy here. I don't know his name. So if I see one guy already hugging one guy like this, I'm like, no. The way, nah, man, I'm sorry. This is weird. The way Michael Rubin was just hugging him, this is a little too cozy. Like, bro, it's like, look at the face. Nah, real niggas, they don't dap like that. We just dap like, bro, we're not gonna be hugging like, bro, that's a little too close, man. I can't tell. I was like, yo, bro, leave me alone. This is like, the internet gonna talk about this shit. I mean, this happened a long time ago, but it's still gonna follow him for the rest of his life, though. The same thing with Meek and Diddy. Even though we cannot prove nothing, but hey, man, why did he not say Diddy smash XY rapper, but it's only Meek Mill? Because there might be something. I'm not saying they did it, but they might. Maybe they did. Who knows? So this was just a little too much, right? You see, like, oh, boy was so happy. But let me continue, right? Let me continue.
People at the party, we in the middle of 100 people. There's nothing weird we could be doing in the party.
It doesn't matter.
With all these people watching us.
He was just giving me a warm-up.
But I know how small people's brains is, and then I already be knowing how much of people want to say something bad to me, bro. I literally, when that picture came out, I literally made Mike Rubin go to his security camera in his house, go to the footage and get the whole time. I just never, I ain't even gonna post that shit on the internet. Yeah. I'm just like, that shit. Right. You feel me? Like, yeah, I ain't even trying to make it into this and make it into that. Like, man, just keep on going, because that's kind of like how I be doing with shit. But some shit, like all that type shit, like, that really bothered me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because, like how you said, like, how I grew up, like, right. some shit just can't be on your name, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, some shit is so dumb, it's like I won't even get into, I can't even stoop that level.
Right.
To be on it.
Also, I think a lot of people don't know you and Michael Rubin's relationship. Like, people know y'all.
Bro.
Yeah, they won't never know that, you know what I'm saying?
It does not matter how tired you guys are. The tighter you guys are, it makes it even more suspicious for us to be thinking like, yo, you guys might be doing something. Look at Meek Mill and no, who's that, Diddy? Look at Meek and Diddy. Like, I get it now. Like, hip hop, they don't play with the gay shit. All right, but at the same time nowadays, it seems like these people, they have been doing some gay shit behind closed doors. We never knew. We just finding out now after they did it thing. I guarantee you, like, once they did it, you know, the Diddy trial starts next year, we might get some footages for real. Like, I know there might be a lot of rappers. There have been like footages on how in Hollywood people been shopping around. They've been selling footages, but never came out because celebrities are paying big money not to have their videos out there. Because Diddy, they said he had about like 300 like terabytes. Shit, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot. So nobody would thought like, yo, someone like Meek Mill. Like, Meek Mill was like a hood, street rapper, hardcore, like talking about like shooting guns. But the little we knew, bro was getting chick clapped by Diddy. He was getting chicks clapped by Diddy. I mean, I cannot prove. I'm sorry. Allegedly. Let me just say allegedly, man. I ain't got money to get sued like that because shit, my broke ass gonna be like done. But anyhow, so him saying that, yeah, you know, we were in the middle of like a lot of people were there, but you never know. That's how I usually start. They warm you up. You know, it's like when you take a girl out, right? You guys start talking a little dirty, maybe start touching her a little bit. You might be making out too, but you're not gonna smash her in front of people at a restaurant or whenever. You wait until you guys get a little comfortable. That's what they do. They lace or drink a little bit, and then you guys go to the third floor. As we heard, you know, there's always a third floor. That's where everything been happening, you know. People been doing like some nasty shit over there. So, but to be honest with you, I don't think anything happened between them two, but there's always a possibility. You know what I'm saying? There's always a possibility. But yeah, so Lil Baby don't fuck with Gunna anymore. Nobody trying to fuck with Gunna anymore. And honestly, let me be honest, man. I think this eventually they're gonna be friends again. Young Thug, Gunna, they're gonna be cool again. Same thing with Future and Drake. Look what happened to Rick Ross and Drake, right? They were beefing before, they got back together, being friends again, and now they're friends again. I mean, they're not friends again. Now they're beefing again, but eventually they're gonna be friends again. Usually, they will not be friends again if that was something like very, very major. And this one, I don't think Gunna snitched though, because yo, Young Thug played guilty himself. I mean, he played guilty, so meaning, okay, if Gunna played guilty, you play guilty yourself. How you gonna call me a snitch though? That's the part I'm confused. But eventually, I know they're gonna get back together. They're gonna make music again. It might take some time. But eventually they'll be friends again. They'll make music again. Right now, I think Lil Baby is going based off what Young Thug is saying. Like, because like I said at the beginning, Young Thug is like the guy who put him in the game. So, you know, he has to be loyal to Young Thug. So that's basically what's happening. But let me move on with your boy Jigga Man, Jay-Z. Oh man, it's a fight, bro. Someone has to go down. And Jay-Z ain't giving up, though. Yo, that's one thing about Jay-Z, though. He understood the assignment from the jump. He was like, I'm not making the same mistake that Diddy made, all right? Because y'all know Diddy settled the lawsuit with Cassie in 24 hours ever since, like, he opened the floodgate with, like, a bunch of lawsuits keep coming, right? So, Buzzbee did, I feel like I keep talking about the same shit every day, but because these people, they keep, like, going back and forth. So, right now, it seems like it's an ego thing nowadays. I mean, not nowadays, between Buzzbee, the Buzzbee law firm and Queen Emmanuel, which is a firm where a firm that Alex Spiro is a part of. Alex Spiro works for Jay-Z. So it seems like now it's an ego thing. They want to put Buzzbee down because damn allegation was like super big. Yo, suing someone, like, let's say Jay-Z never did that shit, right? Because I can personally approve it. I'm not going to say he did it. I'm not going to say he never done it because we can still not prove it, right? But let's say Jay-Z never done that shit and you filing like a lawsuit against someone who has kids saying that he raped somebody, a girl who was 13 at the time, bro, especially at Jay-Z's level, he ain't gonna give up. He ain't gonna leave you alone until you go down. So basically what's happening here, they're going back and forth with lawsuit. Buzzbee sue Jay-Z. All right, Jay-Z hire people, right? He hired people to dig into Buzzbee lives. And Buzzbee, what happened, he actually, let me just go put it up, right? So Buzzbee reached out to one of his former clients. So the former clients recorded a phone call between them and Jay-Z's people, because Jay-Z people was trying to pay the former clients to tell on Buzzbee if something happened or when they were working together, things of the nature. So the person recorded all the conversation, sent it to Buzzbee. Buzzbee sued Rock Nation's team. Right? Let me put this out. Right? Tony Buzzbee. I think this is it. Tony Buzzbee announces that his law firm has filed a lawsuit against Rock Nation. So he sued Rock Nation lawyers Marcy and Croft and Queen Emmanuel. He sued them, and now Jay-Z's team suing Buzzbee for giving, I think TMZ has it right, giving allegedly, all right, allegedly, let me say allegedly, right? So allegedly, Buzzbee was working with this woman, right? They were working together. Buzzbee was like, okay, you ain't gotta pay me, but I'm gonna clap your cheeks, right? I'll clap your cheeks. You don't have to pay me. Cool. Allegedly, Buzzbee did clap her cheeks. And now the girl said that she got an STD from Buzzbee. I don't know how true that is. And I don't even know if that's a crime. I think the crime might be the exchange of him asking her for, maybe fellatio or to smash in order for him to help her. That might be, I don't even think that's a crime though, because they're both adults. So you want a service. I want a service too. I don't see what is the issue. I think, I think like Buzzbee, he might have some dirt, but it does not have some super dirty dirt like him, like doing sex trafficking that might put him like in crazy trouble with the law. This one is big too, but it's not something people go like the Diddy thing. Oh shoot! Oh, Diddy did that. I smashed this. He did that. Oh, sex trafficking like underage girls. That's a little too deep. But this one, yeah, a grown-ass woman walking to the office looking for a service. I was like, okay, cool, I'll give you a service, but you know what? You don't have to pay me. I need a service back too. And then she agreed to it. I know Buzzbee ain't dumb. He's a lawyer. He probably smart. Maybe they have some paperwork behind closed doors. I don't know, but I think Jay-Z teams need to dig a little more because they're trying the best. Someone has to go down, and they're gonna keep going back and forth because Buzzbee also want to win, and this is big because Buzzbee right now is like, oh, they're trying to get me. But to be honest with you, I think it'd be easier to find dirt on Jay-Z than on him, though. Jay-Z is more popular than him. Jay-Z, honestly, even though I cannot prove anything, but I know for sure Jay-Z did not make it up there without doing some dirt behind closed doors. He did some shit. If Diddy did it, I'm pretty sure 100% Jay-Z has some skeleton inside his closet too. They're all in the same crew. They probably did the same shit, if not similar shit. All right? So he has something for, I don't think they should go. I mean, they have the motive too. I cannot blame them because I'm not in their situation. They have the motive. That's why they're trying to take him down, though. Behind closed doors, I know things been happening that we don't know as people. We don't know, but they're going through it. So if that's the allegation or one of the things that they found out about Buzzbee, this is not that. It's big, but it's not that big. That's what I'm trying to say. But them having a lawsuit against Jay-Z for allegedly raping a girl who was 13, that's big though. And now people gotta start digging. There was a video of Foxy Brown talking about how she had a relationship with Jay-Z when she was 15. So the best thing to do, all right, fight for that case, fight for that lawsuit to get removed, and then let it be. Because if you're trying to go back and forth, Jay-Z has a lot of enemies out there. It might not be Buzzbee, but it might be all the enemies start digging into your life and bringing it to light. Things that you did behind closed doors. Rihanna, he got Rihanna when she was 16. We don't know if he smashed at 16 or 17 or 18. Nobody knows. There's a probability. I think so. There might be a probability. He got with Beyonce when she was 18. They made official and maybe at 18. Maybe they start seeing each other before 18. Did they smash before 18? Who knows? And I also heard that Jay-Z's team have been watching YouTubers, bloggers. I mean, obviously they ain't gonna watch somebody like me because I'm very, very small. I'm not that big, not even close. So they've been watching those big bloggers. Probably they're watching academics. They probably gotta be watching Tasha K. You know, those big YouTubers who have like a fan base. You know, they're just watching them closely to see what they're gonna say because they're not letting anything slide. They're trying to come after everybody because they're trying to stop anything from happening. I think this is what it is, right? If you have something, you know you did something for sure. No matter how much you try to stop it, eventually people gonna find out. Eventually people gonna find out. If you don't have anything, usually when people don't really have much like that, they know they clean mentally. They will not go extra miles to clear their names out there. They will not really do that. If someone is trying super hard to do that, maybe they have something. Jagger Wright's been talking about Jay-Z. All right. Listen, I'm not saying that Jay-Z, has done some shit, but what I'm trying to say is like there's a possibility, and there's a big possibility because the fact that Jay-Z used to be with Diddy, and he hang out with those big dogs, and most of those big dogs in Hollywood, they have done some shit. If not killing, they have slept with young underage woman. And the fact that Alex Spear, who's Jay-Z's lawyer, came out to say that Jay-Z and Diddy were never friends, bro, that says a lot. It's like you guys are like projecting something. It's like something's about to happen because maybe Diddy's snitching. Diddy's like, I'm not going down by myself. So maybe they heard something because these people, like, they know a lot. They know people, right? Maybe they heard something, and that's why they're trying to prevent it. But, bro, I think that was very, very like a waste of time to tell people that Jay-Z and Diddy never been friends, bro. Nobody gonna believe that shit. I was like, at the time when they started rapping, them two, when they started their friendship, I think I was maybe under 5, or maybe I was 5, 6. I was still in Africa chasing monkeys and shit. But I still not believe that they were not friends because we have ton of videos, pictures, Jay-Z and Diddy. Jay-Z and Diddy together. Oh, man. Bro, how you gonna tell us that you guys are not friends? They've been partying like since the 19, like the 2000, the whole, like, bro, I get it, bro. This is like this alone. All right, this alone. This people don't sit like that unless they're friends, though. I know I know might happen. You guys are doing business, but no, this one, that body language, the face, this says something that you guys are like close or some shit. Seriously. Like this. It says something though. Ain't no way you guys gonna be like sitting like this if you guys are not friends. But if you Google, like, let's say, let me put this right. Let's say Jay-Z and 50 Cent, right? I mean, they were close, right? At some point, 50 Cent, Jay-Z were close, but they never been that tight like that. Jay-Z and 50, they never been like, you see the pictures, right? Look at the difference between Jay-Z and Diddy. This one at the concert performing, right? So this one you can tell they were just friends. Look at here. You know, this is a young Jay-Z, I believe. Looks like it. You see, this one you can tell we know each other, but we're not cool like that. You know, they knew each other, but they were not cool like that. This is it. Look. You can tell they're just cool, but they're not that friend. They're not friends. They're not close like that. Diddy was here. You can tell they were just like, it's like, okay, it looks like 50 guy at a party. So Jay-Z came to dap Jay-Z. Yo, what's good? That's it. He probably went back with his homies or people he was close to. But with Diddy was next to Jay-Z. So you can never say they were not friends. Look in the picture. Diddy close to Jay-Z. 50's all the way over here. That's what I'm trying to say. So for Alex Piro to say that they were never friends or were just business partner, I get it. They did business together. At the same time, they were close too, though. They were close. And I heard that this guy was like, this guy was making the band with Diddy. He did an interview saying that the day they were making the band, when Diddy sent them out to go get a cake, that cake was for Beyonce because Beyonce was upstairs. And around that time, Beyonce was dating Jay-Z already. So you gotta make it make sense, though. Yeah. So the reason I brought 50 Cent, because even when you look at pictures, you can tell Jay-Z and 50 Cent, they were just cool. They were not like super tight. But if you type Jay-Z and Diddy, you will see a lot of pictures of them being like super close. I don't know if they were on a vacation together even. Look. Let me go to pictures. Like you see a lot of pictures of them like looking like, you see the body language, the smile, like, yo, this my nigga. This, like, you see over here, even hugging each other kind of. Look at them here too, walking together here. In the picture, they're always close to each other here. Like here, again, they're always next to each other. Come on, Alex Piro, bro. Nah, man, look at here again. This is a different year. They're always tight, though. You not see a picture of 50 and Jay-Z like this. I mean, look. Close. Look here. There's ton of pictures like them, like here again. And you want to say that up? Bro. Listen, but the Alex Piro and Jay-Z thing, I think one of them has to go down. Jay-Z doesn't want to give up because Jay-Z is trying his best to make people, to show people that he's innocent and Buzzbee is a scam. Buzzbee might be a scam too. Yeah, he's trying to get paid. The fact that he had an open hotline for victims to call, you know, if they were victimized by Diddy, I know he's there for money, or maybe he's just against celebrities, or he's working trying to get paid. But I see that they're trying to take Buzzbee down, but it might be hard for Buzzbee to take Jay-Z's down because what happened to Diddy was a little different. With Diddy, that was like federal. Like, federal was after Diddy, right? So I believe someone was working behind closed doors and got law enforcement involved to dig into Diddy's life. With Buzzbee, it's not like the states or the Fed is digging into Jay-Z's life, but it's just an individual. And Buzzbee is big too, but it's not on that level like that to take Jay-Z down, though. Unless he has some legit lawsuit. Yeah, he might take Jay-Z down, but it's still gonna be hard though. You would have to bring proofs. because with this lawsuit, the girl, I don't think this lawsuit is gonna go anywhere. I don't think Jay-Z is gonna be in trouble. If he's going to be in trouble eventually, it's not going to be on this lawsuit with Tony Buzzbee, because the girl couldn't get, the girl's dad couldn't back her up. And when she did an interview with NBC, she was just like talking BS. She was not consistent with, on what she said in the lawsuit and what she said during the interview. So with this one, yeah, Jay-Z ain't going down for this one. But yeah, that's about it, man. That's all I got to say about this topic, man. That was about it, man. I'll catch you next time. Peace out, family. I think I'm gonna end this live stream here. I'm out.